Do you consent to this interview?
I do consent.
Okay, this is my dad. Say hi, Dad.
Hi, Dad.
The reason why I'm choosing him is because he works with police officers and he's very educated, in my opinion, in a lot of the things we learn about in class. So I'm just gonna ask you a series of questions, and you just answer me honestly, as long as you want, as short as you want. You can give me the baby, or you can give me the labor pains. It's totally up to you.
Okay.
Okay. So in your view, what factors have contributed to either building or enduring public trust in local police?
Can I see the question? Sorry.
Yeah, if you want to read it.
Yeah. In your view, what does it say?
What factor?
Keep reading. I can't read your.
What factor has contributed to either building or enduring public trust in local police?
So, like, what have they done?
Or
I don't understand. What have they done to earn the public's trust?
that, or vice versa. Like, how do people
Or people not trust them?
not trust them, or people do trust them? It's either or.
Oh.
So, like, what factors contributed to that? It's
Oh.
mainly leaning towards trust of police.
I think, moreover, I see people trusting the police.
And why is that? What factors do you think that is? Because if you look at media, for instance, it portrays police officers
Well,
as
I work
bad.
with city police and county police, not state patrol. So,
Yeah.
in my view, they're usually, in my opinion, when I work with them, they're there to help people. So, if we have to go to a cardiac arrest, the police also respond with us, and they're there to help the family. And they're also there to witness, and then if there's a death, there's stuff they have to do.
What do they like mainly help with though? Like, what factors do they help with? Like what you said, they go on to
Assisting people, assisting the public, helping the public when they're in need. And then same thing, I guess we go to a lot of like homeless people and maybe people that aren't really acting how they should in public. And usually it's a 911 call that prompts that, and they're there to help. And so they usually calm the situation, ease the situation, and in my opinion, maybe it's different nowadays than it was back in the day, they're very patient, like extremely patient. When, in my opinion, if I was a police officer, I probably wouldn't put up with as much verbal abuse and just people not doing what they're asking.
Okay.
You know, like sit on the curb, you know, I don't have to, you know, stuff like that. Okay. So I think they're usually there to help, you know. Usually it's like someone that works at a store, a 7-Eleven, AM, PM, and they call because somebody's in there passed out or drunk or causing a ruckus or stealing. And so I don't know.
You just think?
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that does make sense.
Okay. So I guess being patient is a factor. Being law-abiding, making sure they don't step outside of their bounds. Yeah, and act very professionally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Most of the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
What role should the community play in creating safe? No, let me rephrase that. This is kind of a tricky question. What role should the community play in creating safe neighborhoods beyond relying on the police? Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Like neighborhood watches and stuff.
I think that's what it's kind of getting at. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's key to a good community, right? So people looking out for each other, after each other's property. Like
HOA, or no? That's different.
No, just you know, basically like the cul-de-sac we used to live in, right?
Where they had like the neighborhood watch sign.
No, just like you didn't know it because you're not an adult. You were just a little kid. But if a car drove in, you know, and I'm not sure who it is, I might just watch it. I don't automatically think they're up to no good, but you know, I'm just watching it where it's going. If somebody's walking down the street that isn't in the neighborhood, same thing, I might watch. And if somebody went over to, say, Rich's house or Rob's, and I knew they weren't home, I'd probably watch and make sure they were just knocking on the door and then leaving. So just if everybody was involved and looked after each other.
Okay.
Um,
Give me 1 second. Perfect. Is that all for that question?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah. And now that we live out here, I mean, I have 5 security cameras.
Yeah. So it's a little different
Yeah.
because we don't really have
Yeah.
a neighborhood.
Right.
You know, we're relying just on keeping ourselves safe.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense. Okay. Last question. It's a long one.
Okay.
Have you witnessed any programs? Oh, I can't read that word. Hold on.
Did you write it?
Yeah, institution. I can't read that.
In the program. Have I witnessed any program initiatives?
I think so. I can also go
Okay.
upstairs and
Go
double
ahead.
check.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Just keep going.
That encouraged. I'm gonna have to run.
Why don't you pause it
Okay.
and then rewind it?
Okay. Last question. Have you witnessed any programs, initiatives that encourage
Shared responsibility.
shared responsibility between residents and law enforcement? What made them work or fail?
The only ones I've seen is like in Linden, they have a volunteer police force, and it's usually, it looks like senior citizens every time I see them driving around, and it's clearly marked volunteer police. But I do not know exactly how that works out for them, and I don't know what they enforce. So that's the only example I can think of that I've witnessed, but I've never been a part of it.
Okay. Perfect. All right. That's everything. Thank you, Dad.
Thank you.
You're
What a
welcome.
great interview.
Yeah.
Okay, right meter next time.
Okay. I will.